No, that's not right, is it?
Greetings from beautiful boiling Benidorm. Here are 5 things to think about when it comes to Brexit and your holidays. EU law covers all sorts of things, from routes to safety. So the Brexit negotiations are going to have to come up with something. If there's no deal in March next year, then there's talk of emergency plans to make sure that planes can keep flying. In the EU, there are no mobile phone roaming charges, and Brits get free emergency medical care on holiday. Those things will have to be negotiated as well. Benidorm has felt the Brexit effect ever since the referendum in 2016, because pounds buy fewer euros, so things here are more expensive for British visitors. The industry here is pretty relaxed because they think it's in everyone's interests to get a good deal.
Nobody would stop the Brits coming to Benidorm. They've been coming here for so many years, 50 years or more on package holidays, and they can't get enough of it.
If all goes to plan, there'll be a transition or implementation period lasting until 2020 where things will stay exactly the same, meaning next summer might be exactly the same as this one.
Trapped high on a rooftop, a kittiwake chick caught beneath the net around a listed building close to Newcastle's quayside. Fire crews here launching their own rescue operation this lunchtime to free it, but campaigners say many others haven't been as lucky.
I think there's been over 15 birds that have died, so for this to happen here at the most inland breeding colony in the world is so disappointing when this is something that should be celebrated, I think, not fought against.
And this is the scale of the operation that's needed to rescue just this one bird. We have the fire brigade's hydraulic ladder unit to my left, another fire engine that's been drafted in to assist. Further round towards the right, you can see the whole road's had to be blocked off. Crowds of people standing and watching what's happening. There's a police car in the background. And just on the right there again, a number of other members of the emergency services all called in to help this one kittiwake in distress. That effort wasn't in vain though, this footage capturing the crews as they cut through the netting before eventually managing to pull the struggling bird out to safety.
The gull itself, the nestling, had we believe fallen through the netting and going up that way still being provided to by its mother. We've been monitoring it for the past few days since before the weekend and decided that today was the day to attend because it was getting increasingly more lethargic.
Elsewhere today we spotted 3 dead kittiwakes caught under the nets. Meanwhile, outside other buildings, a private contractor had been called in to check the nets and release any birds that were caught.
Once the planning permission is granted, it really is up to the owner to maintain that netting, and I think that's probably where the issue is. Some of the netting is getting a bit slack, as time goes by, but it is dependent on the owner really.
Today's rescued bird is expected to recover well, but it's clear this celebrated species and these celebrated buildings aren't finding it easy living together.